It's the test recording song.
I'm gonna take it over with my glasses song.
Test recording.
Glasses.
Please say something else.
Glasses.
You say glasses, I say cider.
I don't have cider on me.
The day is ruined.
Oh boy.
That should do it.
Then do it.
I cannot stop grooving. Please send my help.
Help! Help you!
I can see the ambulance.
There should be the men in white coats with straight jackets.
I being taken away. This joke has gone long enough.
It's overstayed welcome, you mean?
Yes, Dad.
Headshot cam. Oh, sound.
I have a confession to make.
Yes.
I'm Jack the Ripper.
Since when?
I traveled through time, and I've been chased around by Sherlock Holmes. He will not stop me, though. I will kill again. Okay. No, actual confession. I've been wanting to play the relatively newly released visual novel or visual novel parody, Pizza Game. It is a game that I've been following its development, that is, for a long time, pretty much since the very beginning of the idea of Pizza Game, mostly because I was already a fan of the people making it and I was already following them, so that felt like an organic following in that sense. Unfortunately, for some alien inexplicable reason, the game would not work on my PC, and it's not a matter of system requirements, because it's a bloody visual novel. It has no graphics. Also, it would work on Windows 7, so I should not have a problem with that. For some reason, either the game is corrupted or it has a problem running in certain systems. Either way, I tried the Steam version, I tried any other available version outside of Steam. Nothing would work. I tried and tried. I cannot play this game, which makes me really, really angry, but also really, really sad. It makes me angsty, is what I'm saying.
You mean... So, in other words, it makes you, sangry.
It makes me sing a Linkin Park song. There.
Oh, no.
Crawling in my skin! The bad one, that is. We're playing a different visual novel, one that I actually made sure would work on my system. Lo and behold, This is another game from itch.io. It's not a finished game, it's more of a demo. It has 2 chapters available, but I like it, and I want to showcase it. Because I'm generous like that. Since, you know, I am an influencer,
Yes.
in the sense that I am on the verge of getting the influenza, apparently. Because
Oh no.
winter hit us with the force of a raging tiger, in a manner of speaking. But yes, this is a visual novel with nice art, nice voice acting, which we are not listening to, by the way, because we are voicing the characters. Yes.
Yeah, we're here to ruin it for everybody.
Let me just reactivate the music. Alright, so this is the Hayseed Night. Let's begin.
Yay!
This version includes up to Chapter 2 and a major aesthetic update regarding character designs. Anything displayed is subject to change in later versions. As always, keep up with development on my Twitter account, which we'll be sure to give a link to or display it on the screen, whichever I feel like doing.
Yep, tweet.
That's your A material, Devar. We're in
It's
trouble.
not.
This is hard. Harder than I would have thought. By the way, the narrator does not have a voice in the game. Just so you know.
Ah.
Coming back, I mean. I've been walking for who knows how long, but here I am. So let's see how heirlooms changed in my absence.
That's an interesting name.
Hirub, so good to see you.
What an interesting name.
The Royal Pathway, fancy as ever. People, tiny people, gods, I still hate you all. I guess he's not a fan of early 1990s midget wrestling.
Either that or he's not a fan of the Borrowers movie.
I am not a fan of the Borrowers movie myself. You're thinking of Ariete. Yes. I swear that if someone so much as looks at me twice, I'm leaving and not coming back. Ah, it's a ship. I cracked the code. For real!
If you do not stop it, we're gonna turn this story around.
Seriously, no? Not looking at me? Really? How can you ignore this big hat?
Maybe it's not cool enough.
I'll say. Do you even know who I am, you witless bunch of fop doodles?
Fopdoodle.
Well, that's a swear word, I believe. Ooh, I'm so mad. Fine, whatever, I guess that it's been longer than I thought. Leave the whole fame and glory thing to the people who actually deserve to be mentioned. I'm being sarcastic, like me. After all, I'm basically doing charity work here. There is no reason for me to come back. I should have just stayed in bed, I mean out of Akazor forever. I should have learned not to care about the things they say about the Damas at this point. But the things they've been saying about him are just crazy! The Knight of the Upper Field, that's how they call him now, and they sing dumb songs about all the awesome things he never did. You can insert the name of any given politician there. Battling monsters, serving whatever king or queen rules at the time, casting spells, loving those, ha! Until morning comes, making foes vanish with a single scream. Okay then.
Interesting.
So yes, in case you didn't figure it out, this game stars anthropomorphic animals. Mostly deer, does, stags, and gazelles.
Yay?
I guess if you're into that particular subsection of the furry fandom, then that's great for you. Personally, I'm in it for the designs. and clearly the brilliant sense of humor. And you know what? It's getting really hard to remember what's true and what's a lie. And that's scary. Aging.
2019.
Yes. In a nutshell. That's the single scariest thing that's ever happened to me. Well, that and also being in line in a Disneyland attraction. That's the first thing that came to mind. I'm sorry. I can do better than that. I like him too much to ignore this anymore. Oh, I get it! He's at Tsundere! So I'm going home. As in, screw you guys. That's where I'm going. I'm going to tell everyone what kind of an idiot their dear knight is.
You mean like a literal deer?
Yes. So expect a few puns on the matter. Figuratively. In a book. Without my name. I don't especially want to be lynched. Oh wait, right, this was a letter. Can you read yet? If so, tell your mother I hate her. If not, I guess she'll just burn the letter for your convenience.
Well, this is something.
Okay, there is so much drama going on with just the narrator. Can you imagine the rest of this?
I can imagine.
Wish me luck all the same. I have no idea of how to start this. So you could say that we have an unreliable narrator on our hands. As in...
Maybe a bit.
A literally biased narrator and also the unreliable narrator as in the literary technique, which is applied here.
Yeah.
Chapter 1. The Fickle Queen. What better...
Fickle!
Yes, what better way to start a story than when things are about to go south? It seems the game is running a bit slow for some reason. It's a visual novel, so who cares? Adder, actually, do you want to take this character?
Adder? Okay.
Okay, you will decide a voice when you see him.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, lad. Or is that someone else?
No, it's him.
Do we have to go through this every single foot?
So it's Knuckles. Okay. You're giving him your Knuckles voice. Okay.
I don't know. I just basically saw like a.
No, please do go on. I encourage you. Kya! Nani?
Oh boy, here we go.
A beast? I saw a beast.
Way to call me an eyesore.
That's not very nice. I'm telling ya, I saw a beast. It was brown.
Right.
He's brown.
Right. Look, I'm not drunk enough for this, so... Good.
This ain't no time to sleep. The beast may be gone, but the... Makedar are still out there. Okay, so this game has a penchant to drop elements of world building on you without real context, which is organic from a narrative standpoint because characters who are already knowledgeable of facts tend to not
give context
to those facts for the benefit of an audience, and that's good for the sake of a natural occurring dialogue between characters. Eventually context is given, but if you're used, like most people are, to have everything explained and introduced to you at the beginning, then this is not the story for you. It is slightly more challenging than that.
I'm actually a fan of this sort of storytelling more than...
Oh yes, me too. Of course, when it's done wrong, we have Loom. The forest out there and it's come to find me. Oh.
Can you stop screaming like an idiot and use your brain for a second?
I knew they'd get to the city one day. We gotta tell everyone.
That face that looks like as if, God, I want a drink.
That is most recognizable face.
There are no damn trees around, you dimwit!
So, for a visual novel, there sure is a lot of movement, you might have noticed.
Yeah, I've noticed. There's a lot more movement and expressions going on here.
Yes, that's very endearing. A long shush followed right after, or that's what we'll go with, since the words their dear neighbors used were too colorful to be reproduced. Well, somebody's trying to sound like Douglas Adams right off the bat. Ah, then what you all are for, Mr. Bard? The sun ain't up yet, and if you don't quit your whining, we're gonna get a beating. Suddenly he sounds southern.
Says you, the buck who have been delighting mine ears with his pitiful wailing all night long.
Say what? Looks at the clock. Ah!
You've been talking in your sleep again.
Okay, first choice of the game. What do we choose?
Let's see, we have be confrontational, a bit diplomatic, or, just sheepish.
But the beast! But thou
But the
must!
beast!
But thou must!
But thou must!
But the
The
beast!
beast!
'Tis folly! But thou must! So?
Let's just go with, let's go with sorry.
That was my choice too. Well, slap my head and call me silly. Done. I'm so sorry, Mr. Bard. I was goofy, but I lost it. I forgot we were in heirloom for a moment here, but no more. I'm gonna make sure to keep my dreams dead silent from now on. Yeah.
That's what you said last time.
Ugh.
Ugh. Can't a deer have a hangover in peace for once?
No.
Don't know why. Geoff is making me think of Matt Mercer for some reason.
It doesn't quite have Matt Mercer's voice.
I can definitely try.
Well, you are already Knuckles, and he's voiced by Mercer, isn't he? Or am I confusing him with
think-
someone else?
I actually don't know. I should research that.
He was voiced by Dan Green at some point? Or again, I might be mistaken, don't quote me on that. I'm not exactly a savant when it comes to the voice acting legacy of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Well, me neither.
You know that I'd move away if I could, but I'm lazy.
Don't sweat it, kid. Once you're faring better, you'll take us both out of our misery.
With those disgusting Popeye arms.
Well,
Oh, wait a minute!
he has one eye. That's
Oh my gosh, he is Popeye! Wait, fair? Fair? Oh, free!
Don't. Please don't.
The fair! Okay, I'm not doing Popeye.
I swear to buy that
Yes.
I swear to buy it, that kid. If you keep screaming, I'm gonna kill you.
if they get me first! And he's gone. And so, Adder's heavy hooves stomped the ground with the force of a stampede as he sprinted away. Get it, stampede? Because he's a deer? Making Geoff regret every decision that led to him suffering this moment. Like I said, this narrator might be a bit biased.
A tad, yes.
A tad. I theorized it was Geoff pretending not to be Geoff, but that would make too much sense.
Especially since he's wearing a hat. Glad we sorted that out.
Wide awake now and running as fast as his clumsy hooves would let him, Adder set off to the bazaar, which is brown. A whole year had come and gone since it first set foot on the streets of Slander District, the most infamous slums of the capital. Well, okay. A place
that's lies and slander.
So heinous that walking there alone at night was considered a suicide attempt. A place where you were in your right to keep a house if you could outlast its previous owner. Where it once felt like a poor fawn fearing for his life, now he felt like a poor deer fearing for his life. But at least he actually knew his way around after such a long time avoiding brigands. He had no time to spare worrying about trivial matters, such as being robbed or stabbed, for he knew fully well that he was to meet his destiny!
Yeah, getting stabbed or robbed by things is not important.
The patron's gonna skin me alive! He looks like he's trying to jump around avoiding somebody's dog's remains. Or maybe he's playing that game in which you have to jump on the squares.
Oh yeah, hopscotch.
He's playing hopscotch. Anyway, the patron's gonna skin me alive! A destiny which most likely didn't really include being flayed by his dearest employer. Though we can't rule out the possibility of his direct superior whacking him in the head for oversleeping on such an important date. There is quite a nice tambourine playing in the background. Or is it a bongo? There is a nice bongo playing in the background. Oh! What if she hates me now? My dreams of making a harem will never come true now.
I guess he has a date.
Then the Patreon won't have no problem kicking me out. Yes, the agreement changes on patreon.com are truly severe. He'll kick me out and keep my skin as payment. Oh, nuts. Nah, that's dumb. But he'll kill me anyway. Crap, 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 crap.
This guy is...
I love the fact that he just came back to say that to the audience before starting running again. So immersed was he in these fatalistic thoughts invading his head that his brain, which was by all accounts mostly made of sawdust, didn't pay any mind to the path his hooves were following. Crown! Slow motion! And so, as is to be expected from someone not heeding the wise advice, look where you're going, he soon met the first obstacle in his way to the plaza. A wall.
Oh, okay. I wasn't thinking that. Oh, unless the wall is a choosable love interest.
All in all, he's just another brick in the wall. Up. A P in the end. Okay, this is all yours, Devar.
Oh dear.
In any other place, that soft chuckle would have meant that Adder wouldn't have the benefit of living with his failures alone. In the slums, it could mean that he wouldn't have the benefit of living at all. That was almost impressive. Oh wait,
almost impressive.
It's her.
I truly thought that you were going to run straight through that wall for a moment. Ha!
Yes, that's pretty much the voice I would have expected you to use for this one. The voice got closer by the second, followed by a strangely harmonic tinkling. Hey, is somebody peeing in the slums?
Please don't.
Yes, that's very rude. Stabbing, killing, robbing, that's one thing. But the pissing, that breaks the code, gentlemen. That's just going too far. Are you not entertained?
No.
A melody that danced in his ears and paralyzed his mind, rendering him frozen in the spot at the thought of an incoming murderous lady.
A murderous lady? Oh no!
That's the worst kind of murderer, I think. Adder shut his one remaining eye and held his breath deeply, knowing that it would be the last. Not dead yet.
Yup, get the watch out.
Not dead yet. Still not dead. How come he was still alive? That's just rude! Yes, just like the guy that was peeing in the slums earlier. That's very rude.
Incredibly.
Between his blurry sight and the
Obfuscating.
Oh, no, you said it wrong too. The
Obfuscating.
No! Obfuscating darkness. Other could barely tell apart the silhouette standing right in front of him. He should have run and screamed and begged for his life, but instead...
What, we're gonna make a choice?
He hesitated long enough for a few stray sun rays to wander among the rundown houses, finally casting light upon his foe. Oh, whoa, animation! Whoa, I know Kung Fu! And there she is.
Ah, her name is Hottie.
Probably not.
That is probably a bit on the nose there, guys.
Considering